Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm not feeling great. I just got the COVID thing, so I have COVID, which is great to hear. And speaking of that, today we're going to be playing the new campaign trail, but just the campaign in general, which is this scenario was made by Dan Bryan, the 2020 scenario. And we're going to be playing it as Donald Trump, and Mike Pence. Joe Biden and Donald Trump face off in a heated 2020 election campaign held in the wake of a COVID-19 pandemic and nationwide protests. Turnout is expected to be through the roof. Can Joe Biden hold together a large enough coalition of anti-Trump voters to make Trump a one-term president? Will Trump pull off another huge upset after trailing in the polls? Okay, Donald Trump. He's a Republican from Florida. He's from New York, but he lives in Florida at this time, so his home state is Florida. President Donald Trump enters the campaigns with the advantage of incumbency, yet seems to be the underdog for a second time. Can Trump piece together a winning coalition again? And will it be the same one that got him over the finish line in 2016? The pandemic and Black Lives Matter movement only served to complicate the task even further. Let's go. Mike Pence, of course, he's from Indiana, former senator and former congressman before that. Mike Pence has served as your vice president in the past 4 years, taking all your talking points and staying out of the limelight. Most feel like he should be rewarded for his loyalty with another term at the top of the ticket. He also helps to shore up your sort of social conservatives. Let's get started. So, what will we say to the American people as we accept our party's nomination for president? Just kind of read over them. Let's see, the election battle for the soul of America. Um, I think we're going with record low employment. I think it's gonna be help. Um, I think we're not doing too wonderful. At least in the polls. Which of these teams? The polls don't matter, right? Which of these teams emphasize the most campaign for presidents here? Joe Biden. I'm the law. We have Democrats destroy COVID. Supreme Court and the voting. I'm the law. Let's go with the Law and Order candidate. I think Law and Order will help. Yeah. So let's go with the campaign in Pennsylvania. Honestly, I think Bernie's more powerful than Joe. To tell the truth, I don't know why he's allowing himself to be claimed when he won the last two primaries. It's very weak. Joe Biden's act. Let's just do it to call him a socialist because that did not work. Yeah, it did not work at all. As the leader of this country, do you plan to wear a mask as you campaign? Let's wear the mask. It's gonna help, maybe. I don't know. Let's just wear the mask. We can spend all day talking about who did what. I'm not the kind of gets and stuff. We have terrific tax, a terrific kind of we're both involved with a lot of credible things to highlight. Yeah, I've got a restrained public persona. This is the new Trump, boys. The new Trump. An outbreak of COVID-19 has led to a wave of stay-at-home orders and business closures. How do you address this issue as president? Call him Tony. Hell of a guy. We're going to be best friends with Tony Fauci. Best friends. Unfortunately, yeah, we're going to be best friends with Tony Fauci, even though he's incredibly unpopular now. I don't like the guy personally now. He was okay. I didn't hate him at first, but we've got to know him more, and he's not a very fun, doesn't seem like a very nice guy. Anyway, back to the game. What are your thoughts on the death of George Floyd and the wave of protests in the wake of his death? What will you say to the nation? So, whatever happened, there's no excuse for the riots, the fires, the hatred, white people, the hatred of the police are saying we have, it's unbelievable. We're gonna blame it on the Democrats. For strongest racial justice issues, name your best strategy indeed turn tables on them. When's the last time Republicans ran anything in Minneapolis? Oh yeah, boys. We just smashed the Democrats, maybe. I don't know. We have some incredibly, are you considering policies such as a national lockdown or mass mandates to control COVID-19? First, do you plan to speak out against these ideas? I don't encourage everyone to wear a mask. It's just common sense. Help our starting small businesses. There could be some legal issues on the mandate. I'm not the expert, but just wear the mask, people. Let's save the lives. Yes, we can. Yes. There are some rumors that you might replace Mike Pence as your enemy. What made you decide to keep him on board? My closest friends. He's one of our closest friends. Or Mike Pence, my boy. The polls we're doing terrible. The polls, anyway. But to what extent do you support emergency? Sorry, COVID. To what extent do you support emergency economic legislation to address the effects of COVID-19 on society? I'm working around the clock to put 2,000 bills in every American. but no one can deny the yeah, it's gonna get us. That's got us some popularity. A lot of these. There's been increased Asian American hate crimes in 2020 with the rise of COVID and implementation such as Kung Flu. A lot of these attacks, unfortunately, occurring in Democrat-run cities. They want to cut policing even further. Who's the real enemy of the Asian American community? I think that didn't seem to help us all that much. That's not great. Do you have anything to say about some of the stories that have circulated by your opponent's son, Hunter Biden? It's incredible. Let's say my kids, Hunter Biden. Yeah, there we go. Um, how close to the effective vaccine? People in the left consider said lies. The biggest threats to my recovering. People in the Harris attacking clarifies to him that she wouldn't take the vaccine on the CDC. Well, that seemed to help out a lot attacking Harris. I'll say that much. Harris just kind of bombed herself into a corner over there. I like Amy Coney Barrett. She's a staunch. I like the way. Will agree to wait until January 21st to make him a new nominee if the Democrats will agree to build a wall past the stalled stimulus bill and pass our infrastructure bill. I'm gonna go with Amy Coney Barrett. Yeah, Amy Coney Barrett seems to be very helpful, so that's pretty good. At least in the polls, she's helpful. What do you think that say if Sleepy Joe nominee 4 left the judges? So what's controversy? Let's call them. The fact it matters always Republicans not fully seeing or simply saying the obvious. The obvious will, hopefully hurt the Democrats. Recent articles have discussed you paying no federal income taxes in previous years, or having a secret transit account. Any normal business saying Bill Gates will try and pay. So it's funny how these people never go with people as long as support them left. Yes, we're gonna be attacking the big business people like my boy Bill Gates, year after year. For 7 months now. Pundits are unanimously seem far less the most presidential candidates. Many say will have any effect. Hopefully not, but we did at least debate them, at the very least. Sleepy Joe of incredible difference about the country, but ultimately poorly dodged the question except the results. Um, um, hmm. Sleepy Joe Biden and I have incredible difference. We're gonna accept it. Yes. That did very well for us in the polls, which is good to see. I'm glad to see it. You've caught COVID-19 require hospitalization, but this fortunately appears as you will cover how we act in the wake of this episode. We should all take this moment to appreciate the importance of social distancing and other precautions. All belong to one of the best vaccines in history. In defeat, yes, we go. We're going to defeat this pandemic. Your immigration policies have antagonized opponents and pleased your core supporters. But your signature wall remains unfinished. What do you plan to do next? The radical leftists, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what they always told me. That seemed to help out a lot. So let's go. Let's go with it's pretty simple. Left won't take all the guns, country destroy one. The Constitution said, yeah, they want to destroy it. They hate the Constitution. Just keep attacking it for that, Trump. Let's go. Your plans for federal infrastructure bill stalled over the past couple years. Do you plan to pursue this again if reelected? Throwing their own voters under the bus despite me. Yes, that seemed to help a little bit. That wasn't terrible. Yeah, let's go. What's your rationale for the recent truce in Afghanistan? I'm gonna pulverize them if they don't follow what they say. News surprised about how laptop Hunter Biden purposely lost. Do you have any comment? Look, when it comes down to policy, keep great. Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, this is how they recovered from Donald Trump Jr., but not well. Um, we're going to do some rallies in Arizona and Nevada. Let's do Pennsylvania and Ohio. Let's do that. Oh, let's do these two. Let's do Minnesota. Um, and let's just wait. Kentucky's coming in. It's coming in strong. Look at that. It's coming in very strong. So is Indiana. Very strong. Very happy with this. He's taken Vermont, of course. No, we didn't. We did surprisingly well in Vermont. Surprising. I don't think we usually would do that well. We didn't do as well as I would hope in West Virginia or South Carolina. We're not doing too bad. Alabama, we're doing pretty well in. So with Oklahoma. Mississippi. Illinois, we're doing okay in Illinois. Virginia, we did decently well in. No, we didn't lose like 10 points like in real life, so that's pretty good. We didn't do too well in New York, unfortunately. We won Florida. Let's go. We have the popular vote right now, which is good to see. Pennsylvania came in for us. So did North Carolina. Texas came in for us with a big percentage win. Fortunately, we didn't get Minnesota, but that's okay. And we almost have it. We just got to get a couple more states, and we've won. Congratulations, you've won this year's election. Click OK. We're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to wait till we have the big win that we've waiting here for. So, is Michigan going to go into our column? Arizona looks to be... Oh, Nevada's apparently more in our column than Arizona is, which is interesting. Arizona's in our column now. Oh, he won Michigan. Oh, interesting. Very, very close, though. Although we did not get as well as we could have possibly, unfortunately. Last time I had 311 electoral votes. This was a very good win, nonetheless. And glad to have you guys here today. And I hope you'll want to see more things like this. I'm actually probably going to do some more things like this in future. I really do love the campaign trail. I want to read some more and go through the history of course, the 20th century and before. And, 21st century like this. Thank you all for watching, though. I love you all. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, yeah, it is Dan Bryan. Look here, guys. Told you. Anyway, love you all. See y'all next time. Well, actually, no. Wait. I gotta read this to you. I'm sorry, folks. Congratulations, you've won the 2020 election. We are going to make America great again. Throw away your prepared remarks accusing Democrats of fraud, because you're heading back for a second term. Democrats are fuming. Sleepy Joe is surely crying. With a somewhat comfortable margin of victory, you can surely tell your followers what the massive landslide you've achieved. Nate Silver and those fake news analysts are going to have a real hard time explaining this one. COVID-19 still reigns terror throughout America, so hopefully it can help the vaccine rollout chug along smoothly and oversee the economic recovery. After that subsides, one of your big promises might be your next mission. Build the wall or perhaps renegotiate more fair deals for the hardworking men in the glorious manufacturing sector of America. Watch out for those radical Democrats, however. You just know some of them in the liberal media will lambaste you at every turn for your choices. You've dealt with them before, though. Just remind them who is president. For now, sit back and bask in knowledge that you pulled off two of the greatest political upsets in U.S. political history. Make America great again. We didn't win 50% of the vote, sadly, but it was only 3 million votes. Anyway, love y'all. I hope to see y'all next time, and goodbye.